You know what? Let me change this up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Gathering of Old Men podcast. Excuse me as I get everything set up because apparently, and you may not be able to hear it, um, that's a testament to my mic, but my neighbors have decided that they are going to have a party. And yeah, so y'all just seen me change the whole theme in real time. That really just happened. I do want to welcome everybody. Oh, it's EB. Is
What up, Ebony?
ma'am. You know what? Some of these topics I kind of wanted your opinion on, but I know you say you shy, so I didn't reach out, but I probably should have reached out. Oh, there go Dr. Kanisha. Our act up buddy is here. Yes.
Hey, your neighbor said it's whipper time.
Listen, I don't. We
How
waited.
to be an actor.
You know, it's early. It's too early
It's
to
not
be
early.
Cinco de Mayo. To be Cinco de Mayo. I'm not
It's
exactly
tasty.
sure what's going on with my neighbors, but if you see me look over to the left, it's because they having a party. They absolutely having a party. So, you know, but I want to welcome everybody to another edition of the Gathering of Old Men podcast. Special guest, Dr. Kanisha Hall. Dr. Kanisha L. Hall, by the way. Marlo, Doc Holiday from HBCU Overdrive. Because I see people, I be messing up people labels. So I got to make sure.
There
I get it
is
right.
a PhD, Dr. Kanisha. She spells her name the exact same way. I don't think her last name is Hall, though. She's a
Okay.
PhD in criminology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Spencer Reed.
Hey, TT.
hey, TT. Oh, Lord.
What is
Anyway,
Marlo
so
doing?
this week has been an interesting week. I'm going to take a moment because I
Lord.
see things and I read things.
Oh,
And
Lord.
before the show, I read that a couple things. Earlier, I read that the University of Miami apparently didn't realize that Indiana had their playbook until the second quarter. It wouldn't have mattered. You had a slow whiteboard run over your whole team. It wasn't going to matter. You're going to lose.
He's not white. He's Hispanic. He's from Miami. He's
He's
Cuban.
from Coral
Cuba.
Gables. I know exactly what. You know what? I'm trying to be.
He's from Cuba.
I said that
He
was going to be
says-
better. We got company. I'm trying to be better. But that's okay. That's okay. The NCAA, in their idiot, infinite wisdom, has decided that they are not just going to let go of court cases that, you know, players have won in temporary injunctions and then decide, you know what, I'm going to drop it after the season's over with. The NCAA say, no, we want to keep going. So if we win, we can vacate these wins. Cue the music from the cul-de-sac. Why y'all out here hollering about, oh, we're going to get our 6th national championship? I know some Ibis. This is not old school Ibis loser mentality. Like, I can't even make fun of this right because it's just bad. Like, y'all need therapy. That's what it is. I've been to therapy. I've been a Seminole for a very, very long time. I've been to therapy. Y'all need therapy. This ain't how Florida schools act.
Well, they said, Troy, they said, well, while we was going on putting belt ass on everybody in the playoffs, you was sitting at home watching us. Because you can't, because you hate.
We got the same number of national championships this year. Ain't that
They
something?
said you hating from outside because you can't get into the club.
You know what? You're right. Because I loaned my friend the money to get in the club since they was poor. So we gave them that $20 million to help them build a cul-de-sac. Because also, we talking about a school got the same size practice field as Bethune-Cookman. Listen, you can look it up. You can look it up. Look it up. I ain't started this fight. That man called me retarded today. And I was a good Christian. I ain't call him retarded back. I know I just said the R word on YouTube. My bad. But
the term is on the spectrum. That's what we just gonna say.
That's
They,
that's a politically correct term.
yeah, they on the spectrum.
Because Marlo,
there are
Marlo, he from the hood. People. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We from the hood. Yeah.
Man, listen, so this is an unpopular opinion, especially if my NFL franchise is going to actually like draft him. I don't blame Kirby. But I digress. What I do want to get to though is Dr. Hall has been doing the people's work this entire month of Black History. She has represented dang near every state schools, and she's still doing more work. Not only is she representing them, she's doing donations. Why is she representing them? She's
doing the Johnny Black.
She doing the Johnny Black thing. And then so like Johnny Black on steroids. So I would like to personally say thank you, because I say this all the time until it's football season. She is HBCU's doctor. She everybody's doctor.
Okay, can I show y'all my shirt today? It's backwards, but this is Arkansas Baptist University. They're buffaloes. I think their colors are purple and silver. I do believe they're in Little Rock too. But they're the only Baptist HBCU west of the Mississippi.
Yeah,
I'm in Arkansas now.
So that means she got to go Philander Smith. She got to go UAPB.
I can't wait till Philander Smith. Yep. So we got Shorter College, Philander Smith, UAPB, and Arkansas Baptist are the 4 HBCUs in Arkansas.
See that? Black History Month at its finest. She does her research. She knows what's what. Unlike the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who still think Doug Williams is the first Black quarterback drafted.
What?
We are working on day 3, and you still ain't fixed that post.
Wait a minute.
They don't care.
Did you just say Tampa Bay Buccaneers think?
They think Doug Williams is the first Black quarterback drafted.
What other first Black quarterback did they draft?
I'll give you a hint, Marlo. He's a Raider, and he went to Tennessee State.
No. I said, what other Black quarterback did Tampa Bay Buccaneers draft?
No, that's not what they said. That's not what the Buccaneers said.
They
said the first Black quarterback drafted in the first round. It was not Doug Williams.
I didn't see the post, so I'm not sure.
We have protected Twitter from you. That's why you didn't see it. We have protected Twitter from you.
That's okay. Players mess up too.
Hey, let me give you an example why we have to protect Twitter from Marlo. Marlo, Bethune-Cookman women lost to Alabama State in basketball today.
I told you my God loved me.
Do you see?
He blessed you all the way down to
and then some.
Oh snap.
But oh my God.
Listen, I can't play with y'all all night, so we're gonna have to get to this.
I'm gonna get right to it. EB, the fact that I just forgot his name just that fast, I apologize. I did a quick search and the search is wrong. So I may cut the butt some slack because the search is wrong. The search actually comes up with
I just said it.
Doug Williams is recognized as the first Black quarterback drafted in the first round of the NFL draft. He was not. He was not
Why? Why not?
because we drafted
I
the
If
just
first
said the
if
man's
quarterback.
if
name.
if the internet say he was the first black quarterback drafted in the first round,
It was Eldridge Dickey in 1968 out of Tennessee State.
who who he played for?
The Oakland Raiders.
Oh, oh, that was just sticky. Interesting.
Now there is some misnomers because some people don't like to include the AFL history into NFL history. But when they merged, they included the record, so you also have to include the history.
No, you don't.
But that's just me. So
No, you don't. You don't. You don't. He was like you just trying to make your own history so you could be right. He wasn't drafted into the NFL. He was drafted into the AFL.
you know what? We'll argue this point. Like we got to get Dr. Kanisha has a real job, so we got to make sure we get to these topics so she can get to work in the morning. I
They
can't be
do.
having her out and people be waking up in the middle of surgery. That's not gonna go well. Can't do that.
Oh, we don't do that. We don't.
I trust me. I was on them good drugs when I had my surgery. I wasn't waking up. Uh, anyway, so um, this week was an interesting week. First off, Cam Newton has put out or is rumored to be creating a black college football show using his own money. I have mixed feelings about this, but I'm also not an HBCU alum. I think it would be good exposure. I don't necessarily think it's the best idea, but I'll let the good doctor have it. Doctor, what you think about it?
I was not aware of this. That's not the clip you sent me.
No, no, that wasn't the clip I sent you. No, no, I ain't seen you that one.
Um,
I'm getting to that one first. I'm setting it up. I'm setting it
you sent it. Okay. I don't want to misquote this quote I saw earlier, but it was basically saying we need to quit normalizing people who should not be speaking on things that they are speaking on without certain expertise. It's okay to tell people that they are ignorant and need to be quiet. We need to get back to those days. Um, Cam has a very good platform for what he is doing now. And I know that he has a love for HBCU spaces. However, Cam is not the most well versed person on HBCU culture. Well, not even just HBCU culture. He speaks out of turn a little bit too much for me. But you can't deny the man knows football. Um, so I don't. This is news to me. I don't know exactly what the platform is of this HBCU show. Is it just about football? Is it just about sports? Is he going to be inviting other people from the space onto his show? I could think of ways where this could work. Um, but just offhand, I need for Cam to get better people around him that tell him things like, let's be quiet.
Marlo.
I I'm in a holding pattern to see how he forms it. Now, if he brings in HBCU minds into this situation, then okay. But I don't know how, like, going to HBCU campuses and partying with them isn't the HBCU experience. So he don't know that part of the culture. So you need to have people around you that do and can speak to it. Because I mean, although he is an amazing athlete and has a platform that will bring a lot of eyes to HBCUs, But do you really want to be speaking on something you really don't know about? So I'm in a holding pattern. I think it's great if he's going to put his own money into something that means he believes in it. Because you don't put your money in nothing you don't believe in. So I'm really curious to see how he sets it up and who he has around him.
So, Ebony, that is a great point. His brother went to Tennessee State, and my brother is a computer information systems expert, and I barely know how to turn on my PC. So, there's that.
No, that's like you can have people around you that has had that HBCU experience. Now, if you're bringing them into the room when you're setting this up, that's great. But if his brother ain't on the board or isn't a part of putting together content, then what does that say about him and what he's doing? So that's why I want to see who he has around him.
And I want to see what the fact if this is truly a show about HBCU football, he definitely has a bandwidth to talk ball. But am I understanding that this is more so a show about culture?
It's supposed to be HBCU football, my understanding. So this is a show during football season.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't his first time pitching this. He's thrown that.
He's pitched it alone. He pitched it for a minute though.
He even mentioned it to ESPN when they sent Shady.
Didn't he just have a show canceled?
Yes.
It was on BET. It was the 106 and
106 in sports.
106 in sports. So I mean, when it comes to me, I like you said, when it comes to football, he knows what he's talking about. I can't sit here and say he don't know what he's talking about because the man spent X amount of years in the NFL. The man is the first round. He's a number one draft pick first and foremost. Let's not get that. Let's get that out the way.
A league MVP.
The league MVP went to the Super Bowl. A national champion at Auburn. Let me get it. National champion in junior college at Blinn. He was at Florida. It was on that national championship team, so he knows what he's talking about. But it's the thing because of the simple fact that he's trying to jump into the space like head first. And if he putting his own, like I said, he putting his own money up. More power to you, first and foremost. Where the second part is, where are you gonna put this? How you gonna have this platform? Where are you gonna put it on? Are you gonna put it on your own platform with fourth and one? Is it gonna be in conjunction with ESPN? Are you gonna go back to BET and say, hey, let's do something for HBCUs? Because I'm going to put my own money, my own revenue up in this. And if it blows up in my face, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it. I'll take, you know what I'm saying? He's going to take the brunt of it. But that's what I'm looking at it right there. Like, where is he going to have it on? Like, is he going to if he has it on his own platform, that's still good. If he want to have it on BET, I think that's better. Because ESPN already has our primary rights on
that's the part that I was gonna bring in. Like, he can't televise any of the games. Like, he doesn't have that kind of bandwidth to do that. So is it just bringing eyes to teams in HBCU space, or is he trying to put together a production team so he can go and cover these games? So it's a lot I don't know.
Show.
What happened the last time Cam was at a HBCU for homecoming? What happened?
Well, homecoming, but it was the classic.
He didn't understand it.
last time
He
Cam
made
was
us the
over?
Bulldog.
What
He did.
what
He did not understand the assignment.
what happened the last time Cam visited one of our beloved institutions? What happened?
He almost had a lawsuit.
Did he not beat up a student?
Yeah, he almost had a lawsuit.
Okay. When people show you who
What
they
school was
are,
this?
believe them.
This was Norfolk.
Wait a
Magic,
minute, what
look,
school
Magic
was
City Classic.
this? Well,
Magic City Classic, Alabama
oh,
A&M.
That the
oh.
mascot is a student.
Well, I know. Well, I was just State because none of our mascots was students. Our mascot was grown ass men and would square up with you no matter what. I
You know
say he need to
what?
go with HBCU Go because I think that would get He talked to Byron Allen. Hey, Byron,
Mr.
let me holler
Martin,
at you for a second.
before I offer grace.
Yeah.
Wait. Are we talking about Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man that beat up a mascot at a HBCU. We talking about Dan Cam? We
At a
talking
class,
about
he wasn't on
Yeah.
campus. He was at the class.
we talking about Mr. I don't think HBCU kids get the proper coverage because of where they went to school. Cam, fuck that man. I don't want him nowhere around it.
I said just in a holding pattern for me, but okay.
No. Fuck all that. Leave Cam over there with Auburn and the bullshit at the University of Florida and his badass takes. I don't want him nowhere around it. I said it after he slapped the mascot. He should never be on nobody's campus ever again. I mean it.
Rest in peace, Wavy Dave. He was a real one.
I have been very quiet. I'm gonna be honest now, right?
Is this the Romper Room time?
I know you weren't
Not yet.
waiting on me till I'll be honest.
No. I'm just gonna talk about it from a business and technical perspective, right? If you want to do a tailgate show, right, and you want to open it up to the masses that would expose HBCUs further than where they already are, there's already several homecoming tailgate tours, right? There are already several HBCU personalities in this space. There are people who commentate and talk about the culture of HBCU game days that we don't need Cam. What we need is the people who are in this space to not only be watched, because that's a problem that we suffer from, but when you watch the monetized HBCU specialists, you have to participate in the ads. You actually have to buy the advertisers' products. I'm not saying you buy all the crazy products because I'm not Love Swag TV. I'm not doing no cryptocurrency. Been there, done that. We should have got our cryptocurrency 5 years ago. That's just me. But anything else that pops up, I gotta participate because I want to help the coverage that I'm doing. So if I'm trying to help
succeed,
yeah, if I'm using Offset as an example, but if Offset got a rib joint that's advertising on his channel, if I'm in that city, I go to that rib joint because I'm trying to make sure that he's still around to cover the things that I love. The other thing about this business, this is something y'all need to know. This content that we host costs money. It ain't free. So even though Cam is throwing his money in this, at some point, money has to be generated because you can't just keep throwing good money after bad. Especially what he said about what he couldn't do for his kids because he ain't got $100 million no more. No, little baby, no Dogecoin. Walk away. So that's the business part of it. And then let's say the quiet part out loud. How you gonna help HBCUs when your
That's
show
because
just got
he
canceled
chose to
off
be
of BET?
irresponsible and had 9 of them. That's why he can't take care of you. I don't care how
We're
much
gonna
money
get to
you
that.
got.
But you got
9
Cam
kids
He
is
ain't got, he just had a
so you
expensive.
baby.
gonna help
He just had a
HBCU.
And
baby.
he just had 2 more. Listen, I was born. When I was born, they said it was $1 million to raise their kid on basics. Basics. It was $1 million. That was 35 years ago. I want to know how much it costs now on basics. Not no extra, not no piano lessons, not AA football, food, shelter, getting them just to go to school. $1 million.
That ain't including doctor fees or nothing like that.
None of that. None of that. And he has what? Not 8? Shit, I don't know. He got a starting
9.
5.
He
I
got
know that
9.
much.
9.
Nina,
Man, that man
Nina
damn near
lost.
got a baseball team.
Okay, so this is my concern. I think we can agree. Well, not everybody's not going to agree because some don't like his takes, but I think we can agree he has a stellar football resume. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
And okay, the problem is nothing I have seen Cam do is 100% all about football. And we have very qualified ambassadors in the HBCU football space. I cannot vet Cam to be an ambassador for my beloved institutions because Cam cannot manage his own brand.
Mm.
Cam constantly gets his own brand in trouble. Cam constantly finds himself distracting people from that football resume by the other things that he does. And again, behaviors have patterns. I've seen his behavior when HBCUs were involved. So it's a no for me.
I just, and again, I wanted to make sure we got that out the way because it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for that wonderful special moment where all of us can remember from our younger days on TV. We turn on the set and you'd see the Romper Room, a place where a grown ass man can wear a romper in summertime and nobody say nothing.
I ain't wearing no damn romper. I don't know what it is.
We have now tuned into the Romper Room.
We finna
Oh,
call this the fitted cap space. I don't know what you talking about.
hey, hey.
So here's what I want to get to, right?
And here she go with that book.
I, again, I want to make sure when I start this that I say I got 5 kids from 3 different women. I am not the bastion of what is good and proper in relationships in the Black community. Cam this week decided that he was gonna give us his thoughts with 2 young ladies on his podcast about the value of women with multiple children.
Further proving Dr. Kanisha's point.
Now, the 2 young ladies, I will give them credit. They tried to work with Cam until they heard 9 kids, right? Here is my opinion. Life happens. I got 5 from 3. When Ash was on the way, I found out I got 2 more on the way in the Bob Evans parking lot. I'm not judging nobody.
Hey, you told me that story last night, boy.
Because when
I
you're doing
couldn't do
DNA
that.
tests in Bob Evans parking lots, you are literally building and living in the glass house. But I'll tell you this. Before when I had my kids, I was broke. My upward mobility was still in progress because I was in school. But I was broke. My first baby, she wasn't my first, I found out later, but I still call her my first baby mama. Watch me go through school broke. I was a janitor at FAMU. My upward mobility was the fact that I kept chugging along at that school on the other side of Gain Street to try and do something with my life. So we can't be judging books by what they go through. We got to look at the last page on the book. And that chapter ain't closed until the casket drop. So for Cam to get out here and run his mouth, Dr. Kanisha, I brought you on specific. Please explain to me how a woman's value could possibly be in her children. Please explain that to me.
Can I say this before Dr. Kanisha go? What is the difference between Cam Newton and Phillip Rivers? They all got a bunch of kids.
No, but you have to look at society standards around all of that. I think Phillip Rivers' 12 kids is from his wife.
Yep.
From his wife. That's it. That's all. That's the only difference. Phillip Rivers pullout game is non-existent. So is Cam Newton's.
Can't pull out a parking lot.
Before we let Dr. Kanisha go, I just want everybody to know y'all can quit making fun of my pullout game. I ain't got no more. That's the end of that.
EA said that did that last night.
I know. Doc, what you got on it, Doc?
We were having unrelated, kind of related conversation about I have a child. I have one daughter. And I just remember my life before having my daughter. Of course, I was already a physician, but just thinking about the quality of my life, I was a workaholic, but didn't necessarily have the net worth I should from being a workaholic. I didn't always have groceries in my refrigerator. Not that I couldn't afford them, but I was a meal prep.
You were outside.
I did. I ate out a lot. I had a meal prep system. Now, now I have a multi-generational household because my mother is here as well as my daughter. With 3 generations of Hall women in one house. And
that's amazing.
The home that I live in now with these 3 generations is 3 times the value of that bachelorette pad that I had, with organic fruits, vegetables. My mom made meatloaf, mashed potatoes, hot water cornbread, and smothered green beans and potatoes. It's in the kitchen right now.
Tell your mom to say hey.
All the snacks. Do you hear me? All the snacks. But that's the difference in my workaholic, single focused life. And because the value that I had on time and family, that vision changed. My net worth is different from, I work less, but my net worth is more because my vision has changed. I believe that the child in my life gave me vision. And even though I was 33 when I had her, it really forced me to grow up and be responsible. But that's just my story. Let's talk about value. People want to put value in a vacuum and act like life doesn't exist around it. Say you are in a situation where you got shot. You're bleeding out. You know I'm a doctor. So I would have great value to you, right? Because I'm a doctor. Because I'm a doctor, I have great value to you because in that moment, you need medical assistance, right? But what if I'm the one that shot you?
Ooh.
What's my value then?
Who shot you?
It doesn't matter who you think someone is. If they are talking down on you, if they are pulling you down, if they are the ones devaluing you, how much value can they have to you? If you're the one creating a lot of single parent homes, how can you assess the value of a single mother? You're making single mothers. So how can you're the cause and effect of what you're assessing value to. So how does that work? And let me say this. I have friends. Some of them were married and have multiple children. Some of them have different fathers for their children. Some of them are professionals. Some of them are business owners. Some of them are just hardworking, hustling women. But I know the women in my circle are high value human beings. If I am in trouble and I call any of these women in my circle, me and mine will be good. And that is what is of value to me. And I also have male friends. I have a particular physician friend who is a man. He will not date a woman unless she has children, because he's always wanted a big family. And because of the years we committed to becoming physicians, he did not have the opportunity to get married young and start. He has 2 kids now, but he is only going to date a woman with not one. He would really love somebody with at least 2 to 3 kids that would make a blended family of 5 to 7. And this is a multi-millionaire. And if he met someone that was of good value to him, and by value, somebody that helps him maintain his life as a stressed out physician, I do not believe he would care how the children got there, as long as the opportunity for him to love on that woman and those kids would not matter. I know that for a fact.
He's still single?
I think he's dating somebody right now.
I know a nurse.
People business out here.
I know a nurse that's working on her DNP right now with 2 kids, and she's saying, just saying.
Where's she at?
Throwing it out though.
Where
I know exactly where she at.
No, I'm talking about what state is she in?
Oh, Florida, unfortunately.
Would she consider moving? We might have.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about. We like to put people together.
If it makes sense, yeah, she will move.
Okay, we might have to talk about this. But I think he's dating. I think he's dating someone, but I know for a fact he only dates women who have children.
But if that don't work, she came from a 2-parent home. She know how to make gravy from scratch.
Baby, making a room is hard work.
Bring her over here to me.
I'm just saying.
Here's what I find amazing, and a couple things. Like, me and Marlo have a mentor, family friend, way back in the day. Joe told me to my face, he was like, so you just gonna keep ruining this woman's life and not do nothing better. And I ain't get it at the time because I was going to school. He also said that to me when he had left me to sit there with Joe Torre bodyguard to try and figure out what was going on with the show. But that's another story for another day.
Oh, it was that one?
It was that one. But it allowed me to think about, like, what am I doing with my life? What are my life choices? And it became what my goals were changed. What is important and what we should find value in cannot be monetary. It cannot be superficial. we as a people don't get to have that luxury of I'm just gonna worry about the things that twinkle in the night will drive me to the next day. If the only thing that drives you are materialistic things, you are a lost soul.
Yep.
We got other problems,
And
other things to
about
worry
that
about.
mentor, like he really wasn't a great mentor. I learned a lot of stuff from him, but some of the stuff I shouldn't have learned. So it's
Yeah,
that's
because
just my take.
you can't be ho hopping. Take me with you to go ho hopping, and then give me moral stories at the same time.
Hey, that's the
You
point.
can't you can't get no freshman
Do as I
a
say,
new
not as I
super.
do.
You can't give a freshman a new super to drive on campus if the highest of 7 hills and not expect different stuff to happen. Like he's complicit. Just saying.
That's how I feel
That
about barbers. I
you
feel
know,
like
What?
y'all know y'all act different when y'all come from the barber shop, and I feel like some of these barbers, they are to blame. They are to blame.
I never
What
had
what
that
did they
problem.
do wrong?
no, I know what she's
Never.
saying. Y'all not following. Y'all not
I
following.
oh
Freshman in barber
I am
shop.
just gonna pretend she ain't
I'm
say it. Yes, I go to Target for
well,
no
say this.
reason.
Fresh out the barber shop, I'm not coming straight home. I might not be doing nothing,
No,
Oh,
but I'm not coming straight home. I gotta move around. I gotta move
no,
around.
I'm going all of a sudden. I just washed my truck last week. I gotta wash it again.
what's
I
my guy? What's my guy? The comedian, creator comedy. I'm from the streets. I'm
Yeah.
not going home.
Home.
I cut
I'm
my hair
getting
since high school.
so crispy.
I got
I
Oh no.
I don't
once
know the
I gotta go
barbershop
like
story.
once or twice to just because I'm about to go. I'm going to Tallahassee. I gotta, and I'm talking real loud right now. Like I ain't that close to the house. Huh.
She might
Anyway,
think it's your neighbors.
She might.
Cause they is partying out there. So
ooh. Yeah, I already got a text message. Don't take my behind across the street.
you got it from her.
Yeah,
She said, "Don't take your ass across the street."
because they gave me a picture a couple weeks ago. They gave me a picture, and
Oh yeah,
I wasn't supposed to be drinking, but they gave me a picture.
they
Oh, she gonna beat you.
I was being neighborly. What is the problem?
Hmm.
You ain't supposed to take that picture. That's what the problem is.
Right.
Your willpower is waning.
How many servings were in
Just
the
like his
picture?
pullout game.
So I already had. Y'all know what? Y'all ain't my
Uh,
friends.
hilarious.
Hey Marlo, don't you laugh.
Hilarious.
Do not laugh, Marlo. Do not laugh.
What you what you
Combined, we
mean?
got a basketball team. What you talking about?
Marlo, how many kids you got?
Combined, I have five.
Good job.
I have five.
Who
Four.
said good
So
job?
that's I gave you
Four
a
has
female perspective. What about the men? Do you feel like women with multiple children, whether it's by the same man or not, do you feel like women with more than one child or women with children in general should be valued less?
I
no.
think they should be
Oh, it
valued
takes two
Less
more.
people to tango.
no.
Let's know.
Absolutely
I
not
think they
less.
should be valued more.
And kids are bad. If you are like your homeboy, if you want somebody that's gonna help you manage it and stay on top of stuff, get you a woman with kids. They keep up with their schedule, the kids' schedule, and your schedule. Multitask, man. Listen, my mama ran a whole house with 4 kids and a husband and worked full time. Never seen nothing like it.
Yeah.
If you date a woman with kids, they gonna have snacks.
And
And
You
that's
you
what
have not
Ocho Cinco
lived
said. They
until
gonna
you
have
had
snacks.
fruit snacks and juicy juice.
I got
Good
my
lord.
I got my oldest daughter in the car, so it's some stuff I can't say right now. But you know it ain't no new game.
Hey, little
If
mama,
y'all get what I'm saying,
please tell me you got your headphones in.
I do.
Okay, all right.
I do. We just leave the Myers game.
So since he got his headphones in and he can't talk, 90% of the trouble I got into in Tallahassee was Marlo's fault.
The devil is a lie.
Marlo used to
You
take
ain't
me
go.
up.
Don't you put that evil on me.
Marlo used to take me to FAMU, drop me off and haul ass. Him, Brew, and Jamie. I'm naming names.
Marlo
It's
said
their
he
fault.
had to go to class. Marlo said
I
he had to
had
go to class. What
to
did you
go to
want him to
class.
do?
You know what they say? Stitches get
I was.
stitches.
I thought I was looking out. First of all,
You most certainly
I
No,
were.
thought I was
apparently
looking
not.
out.
You most certainly were. I felt absolutely at home watching soap operas in the Union with people I did not know. Oh my God, that was the
Not you
greatest
in the
thing ever.
TV room.
Yes,
Them Florida
Not,
boys,
not
something
See,
you in the
that's
else.
TV room watching TV.
the young and the restless.
that's how you build your community.
I did.
It
I
is.
got
You
one of my
you
It
tutors
is.
from
It
there.
is. It
One of
is.
my tutors came from there.
exactly.
I ain't even stay on campus, and I used to be in the TV room watching TV.
Hey man, when
Yeah.
you hear that thing song, doom, that piano keys, doom, doom, doom,
I
doom.
got in more trouble trying to
Shut
be
up,
Victor
shut
Newman.
your ass up. Shut up. Don't bother me for a whole hour. Don't turn the TV. Don't do shit. Sit your, I bet you Troy was like, sit your ass down. So,
Hey, Marlo would ask me, who was that? I don't know. I don't go here. Give me fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, if your children is considering schools, I know where I graduated from. I was blessed. My PWI had an HBCU across the street. However, I will tell anybody, get you an HBCU
Most
experience.
of them do in the South. But most of them, we being honest, most of them do in the South.
They ain't got
except
one
Especially
in
if
for,
you
Coral
look
Gables.
around the yeah,
except
well, they
for,
have Florida Memorial. It's
yeah,
there,
Flomo.
but it's just not
They
Coral
have one
HBCU.
Gables
down
ain't
there,
going on
Miami
Flomo.
Dade.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
about
just
to
not
They
say,
across
had
the street.
Miami Dade.
You have to
Yeah,
and
it's a
they did have
drive.
It's a little
Miami Dade
further.
community.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
it's a little
say,
further. Like
I'm about
it's
to
not
say
they not
they,
like right up on each other. Like when you look at like a Baton Rouge where it's like on the other side of town, or in Tallahassee where it's the same side of town, the damn railroad track.
Literally
TSU and
across the
Texas.
track.
I know Texas
And
Southern and
and
University of Houston.
TSU and the University of Houston. Yep.
Right there.
is
Yep. They
literally
on the
across
same
the street
side
from
of
each
town.
other.
Across the street from each other.
And Louisiana Tech
Across
backs
the
So
up
street
to
from each other.
Greenwood.
It's a lot
I'm
more
about to
it
say,
elite out
hey,
there,
does.
you
I
man.
can
be
take
forget
Louisiana.
no, I be forgetting Louisiana Tech is over there, honestly.
Yeah, you can take the back way to La Tech from Grambling.
Their
I told
track
my
teams
Yeah,
niece,
would
I
run past each other every track season because that little stretch of highway that
yeah,
connects the two, they would run past each other every year.
I, I told my niece,
that is
don't take
crazy.
your ass over there to Tech. stay,
Don't.
stay with the village. Stay with the village.
Yep.
And I told my other niece at Prairie View, don't take your ass over to Texas A&M. You get lost in the sauce. It's too many damn look.
Lord, I can't
It
even
for
put that
me
up. I can't
for
even put that up.
79,000 folks to go to that school. That's too many people for me right there.
Oh my God,
Nick,
Chris, I can't put that up.
Yeah,
I am
they
not a
got
name. I am not a
74
name and a number. I am a statistic.
74,000 people.
79,000 folks.
74,000 people at one school. And I
Yeah.
think Arizona State was teeter tottering on like 100K at one time, and that was including their online students.
If you
The
ever
entire city was nothing. It was one big college town.
if you
That is
ever
that I
go to
can't.
College
Nah.
Station,
Uh-uh.
if you ever come down to College Station, Texas, College Station is a city by itself. with Texas A&M
And it's
right in the
College
middle of it.
Station is starting to swallow up Bryan, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
with
know
the
you want
number
to
of
do
students they
the
got there, it's going to happen. They what was it, 74K doc?
Nah, 78. They
78
went up.
78,000 students.
Man. But
Brian is about to be student housing central.
Troy,
but I
that's what
think
I told you. The Texas A&M built an entire tollway so their
mhm.
alumni could get from Houston to College Station. I'm talking
Well,
about
then.
overpasses and all, and like over the course of years, like got it approved through the state Congress, everything. Beautiful.
So, Dr. Kanisha, did you see
But
the
that's
slab
what it takes
parade
though.
on the freeway this week? The other day
Did I see what?
for Michael Watt's funeral. The slab parade
I
on the
did
freeway.
not.
Hey,
Woo!
I
It
bet somebody
was
had a Monte
woo,
Carlo.
Oh, it's
man. They
always
had
something
oh,
on the
you
call.
know it was out there.
man. It
Hey,
was
I sent you another one. They had T-Tops. You saw it?
No, I saw that one. That was the one I was stressing about
Yeah.
because I was looking at that blonde head lady like we could take the top off and just cruise down to the beach.
Yeah, that tan looking one I sent that had T-Tops, but it was clean. When he pulled out the T-top one, I was like, yeah, that's because they ain't even made that many with T-tops.
man,
I
Mr.
just need to
Nichols,
get
you
to the
ain't
summer. Speaking of which, real quick before we get to the other part of the romper room, be out day. I'm thinking in my mind that maybe we should have a be out day tour. Just because Marlo introduced me to be out day, and I have not been the same since. Be out
I
day
miss
is just
Sorry,
Smash is
not
now going to be out day.
sorry, not sorry.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. It was the first time I got to walk around, excuse the phrase, in my wife beater, my faux pack, and my brand new tattoo on my arm. Man, that was just like free advertising. I lived my best life in undergrad.
Not for you not familiar with Be Out Day, Dr. Kanish?
Mhm.
Baby, why you see?
It is a wonderful
Probably bought a
time.
ticket to something, and that's why you're on that list. See what you
It's a wonderful time for FAMU history. Well, really for all the FAMU. Honestly, I never knew how it started. Marlo probably know, but it's honestly a big outside party. The band come, a DJ
I,
is there. We
it
enjoy each
started
other, and now
when
it used to be only on campus, but now it's everywhere with
it
all the big
started
cities.
as a like a it was like a big pep rally,
hmm.
like for spring football. It started like a big pep rally over in the practice fields next to Bragg, and then it kind of morphed into this no close celebration type
Yeah,
function. It morphed into something that looked kind of like Freaknik light.
Why you make that face?
We could have, we just because
Yeah.
it started. I'm because at first I'm intrigued. Pep rally. Ooh, yeah. What
hmm
yeah.
you
So
have to
because
Well,
it was
go around?
originally the pep rally. No,
The,
so you would have Be Out Day, and then you would walk across the little parking lot and go to the spring orange and green game. We are so far away from that now.
yeah.
Now
yeah,
it's just a big family reunion outside with
it's
the band. Everybody got their
yeah,
clothes on.
it's
And
come outside
with
and
freaknik vibes.
yes, because these kids don't
And
wear no clothes no more.
it's supposed to. The one in Atlanta is family friendly. They say bring your kids, bring your
Tampa's
dog.
friendly,
We're gonna have a good time.
Tampa's
Now
family
everywhere
Yeah,
friendly,
else,
and Jacksonville
I
is
went to the
too.
one. I went to the one here.
I went to the one in Jacksonville, and people had their kids out there, and it was a nice time. We had a good time. And-
I went last
But
year, and I didn't even see
but
family.
go ahead and say the but though. The but
What you
is
said, Doc?
I said I went last year here in Dallas. I ain't no FAMU person. I just knew the person.
But it's a good time though.
It's a good time.
Do we have it in Houston? Let me see.
I don't know about Houston. I know Dallas.
Dallas. I think Dallas said theirs was in June or July.
June.
It was
He
in
just what is that? Just posted the date.
Yeah.
It was in June. You know who I asked? I asked the alumni president, Miss Sterling. I known him since for a long time, but I asked him when the next one when it is for
June
the date.
13th in Dallas.
I'll be there.
They got a BI day in Panama City.
Yes, at the beach.
That one got to be new. I might have to slide to that one.
I'm telling you, it morphed into
On the beach.
It morphed into something that is different. Like
it's good and wholesome now. It's very good and wholesome now.
But it's good and wholesome, and it's a low key fundraiser because a lot of that money does go back to general scholarship fund. So,
and it's a good way of networking too with other people.
I'm telling you, I met a lot of people.
I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work outside so I can talk freely.
Let's talk about this. Why is those Spartans running away from the smoke?
Wow.
Wait, what?
What?
Why are those Spartans running away from the smoke?
All right. We here. We here. To the A&T people, EB, I ain't start this. Just to be clear. But so 2 schedules dropped this week. Norfolk State schedule dropped and Chicago State schedule dropped. North Carolina A&T was expected to play Norfolk State. I believe they were expected to play them on my birthday on the 17th of October, I think it was. Well, surprisingly, Norfolk State schedule did not show North Carolina A&T. They showed Chicago State. And this began to start a little bit of uproar, not a big one, a little bit of uproar about why is Sparty ducking North Carolina A&T. And Coach Brian, who was on the ONG podcast, made a very, very funny comment. And I thought it was hilarious. But again, I say this. The comment was basically Norfolk State ducking North Carolina A&T is like a blind man trying to help a homeless man. I ain't started this.
Oh my God. Brian?
Exactly. That's what was shocking. It was like, he's so conservative.
Brian said that?
Brian said that. So
I ain't never heard Brian say anything like that.
That was hilarious.
But what?
The shock
was Brian in the sauce? What we missed?
You got I think part of the problem is, or part of the discussion is, you have a coach who has a national brand, has a TV show, and we have all these expectations of this coach, especially when all the women went swooning. Dr. Kanisha, EB, went swooning when he got hired.
I did not swoon.
What does swooning have to do with him having?
Hold on, I'm just because I felt some type of way. Because when we swoon, we get ridiculed. When they swoon, it's okay. I unnecessary shot.
No, hell, because me and you be swooning up and down the timeline, and they don't say nothing else. I'm just saying.
I've got chastised a few times by EB about the type of women, but I listen. It's ice cream for me. Frenchman.
EB is the one that says you only like light skinned women.
Yeah, I the whole spectrum. Anyway, but I think a lot of that backlash is we gave all this hype to Michael Vick and not so much to.
There you go. Speaking French again, because we ain't getting Michael Vick shit.
How about some people? gave Michael Vick a lot of fanfare, not so much for Deshaun Jackson, and it didn't result into wins. It didn't result into offensive play that we thought we would see from NFL future NFL Hall of Famer. All of those things bound up into everything. Yes, ma'am.
Was
Can I
Norfolk
say what
State
it did
what?
result in?
Oh Lord. Yes, ma'am.
Him calling my HBCU students these young black men thugs, gang members. We get
Wait,
that's
who said that?
Deshaun Jackson
Deshaun
and
Jackson.
Clint Portis on their podcast speaking down on
Well,
HBCUs and calling
so
student athletes thugs and gang members. That's
was
what it
was
resulted
that after
in.
that fight?
Yeah.
It was after the fight.
Oh, okay.
But even prior to that, giving interviews, not speaking how I want a coach at a HBCU to speak about HBCUs. And we don't need to beg anyone. We do need more eyes on our institutions. We've done a lot with less
We need the right
since
eyes and the
our
and the.
founding dates, okay?
Yeah,
But you don't
Oh, yeah, a
speak
whole lot more, the
about
whole lot less.
HBCUs as less than,
Yeah.
facts.
especially when
Well,
they're the
Dr. Kanisha,
only ones that gave you an opportunity.
I was just about to say that. And I think I've said it to Troy, and I might have said it in our alumni group. I'm I'm not a fan of, and I'm gonna say this loosely because everybody don't know what I mean. I'm not a fan of giving outsiders a chance.
And
If
now
you
we know
want a
why.
chance to coach, go to that white institution that you love so much and beg them for an opportunity to coach. If they never give you an opportunity to coach, then that's all you need to know about your said beloved institution. Leave us alone.
But that's the thing. Like people get mad because I say never in IBIS. I say never in IBIS because you were given an opportunity by HBCU and you couldn't hold a job long enough so you can officially be hired. Then you have other idiots
Oh,
getting
that
on their platforms hollering
particular
about,
obvious.
I want to be the coach at Howard so I can run through the yard and yada, yada, yada. Bitch, let me tell you something. As a person in undergrad who did hang out on the yard, I got more educational advice than I did running through the streets. I have
Because
more
they
life.
think they think
Go
it's
ahead,
a
Paul.
game.
Yeah, it's not
They
a game.
they
Yep.
they don't understand the importance of HBCUs. Like, if not for FAMU, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be the person I am today. Like, we get on here and we joke, but like when life be lifing, I got
Mhm.
a plethora of friends that I know in a tight I can call, and these friends came from my experience in Tallahassee. Like,
Yep.
I got friends that we hang today from school. Like, I can
Hmm.
call them like, man, look, they be like, you ain't gotta say nothing, what it is, what we gotta do. Them kind of friends. So, like,
So, so does my
people
daddy
don't,
Frankie.
exactly. People don't understand how important it really is to the people that attend HBCUs. They don't understand the community. They see the bands, they see, they see the sparklers, but they don't know what it took to make the sparklers.
They see they see Saturday, but they don't see Tuesday night and Thursday morning when everybody sharing swipes because we out of money and the semester
Yeah.
about over. They see Saturday on football, but they honestly don't see, hey bro, how much money you got, man? I got $5. All right, my daddy said he finna go put 20 in my
We
account. We
don't
straight.
or even on a Tuesday,
They don't see
morning
that.
when you got a class at 8:45 and you in there for almost 2 hours and you damn near dog tired because you had to stay up the night before to finish up the damn homework.
You living off of
Yep.
$5 at Wendy's for the day.
I
That's
remember
$5
crazy.
at
Man, listen.
Wendy's.
I remember.
What you
we had
do?
come,
We had a place that sold pizzas for $3. We put our money together and got two of them and put one of them in the refrigerator and ate on the other one.
we had when I was in
Yeah,
Jackson, we had Whopper
Hungry
Wednesdays.
Howard's when they had the $5 pepperoni or the cheese pizza from Hungry
We had
Howard's.
Gumbies.
That's what we had. I remember, man. They done took that away.
Wow.
Yeah, that whole stretch. Remember they had the Super Loop was over there too. All of that
Wow.
gone.
We was,
They don't
Okay,
when I was in
understand that. They don't
I want to
understand.
acknowledge something Blue said um, about Coach Vic looking a bit confused. So prior to coaching, understand Vic was a commentator. Commentating, you're
Yep.
watching things happen and reacting. Coaching, you're supposed to be the cause to the reaction. And it's at a different speed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at a different speed from when you're a player. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna agree with him, but Lord,
I,
I think
I
his heart is in the right
I
place.
think that first season drug him by the half follicles. I think he'll be all right this season, but last season drug him through the streets.
boy, reality hit him full head on, and it's so
Real
crazy.
hard. What?
It's so if you really think about this, let's just put it like this: when Deshaun Jackson and Michael Vick got hired at the respective schools, right, for their job, we were trying to figure out what was Delaware State gonna do because we already know how Delaware State been for the last X amount of years. We figured when Michael Vick got the job at Norfolk State, it's like, okay, can he elevate what Coach Otis was trying to do at the school and bring in some sort of resources? Like when you think about it, it was a whole 180, 180 right here because Deshaun had last season, he had the more upside and the more success because maybe easy schedule, but he went on the road. He beat tough teams on the road and stuff like that. His team stayed close in certain games. And then when you look at Vic, it was like, damn, I should never got this damn job right here. I should have stayed in TV. Because you can see it on
But I
his
also
face.
think,
And sometimes you think about it too. It's like when he on the conference call, it's like, come on, man, you got to give me some enthusiasm. Even with Deshaun being on that conference call, because I called him out. I'm like, hey, your comments, what you said, hey, about the brawl, what you said, one for it. And he said, he didn't double back. He like, I said, some wrong things. You know what I'm saying? And I guess it was a way of apologizing. But you can see the enthusiasm with Deshaun last season because of the success that Delaware State was having. And then you see with Michael Vick, it's like we know he 40-something years old. He really had that much grade, but shit. By the end of this season, his beard was pepper. It was salt and pepper up in that junk. But you get what, like, come on, you gotta show me. You gotta give me some enthusiasm. Now, hopefully, so in year two, that he have a little bit more pep in there. But when you think about it, Michael Vick is like laid back.
like
So I think that's just
when
him.
they said that the jump from college to the pros, the biggest difference is the speed of the game. Like when you are a first time coach, you don't know everything that you have to have your hands on going into that season. All you know, you've seen people coach. You don't know the routine of putting players in position to be successful. You don't know the behind the scenes meetings that it take to have a staff that's all on one accord. You don't know the delegation that you have to do, like being a first time coach. And that, I think all of that caught up to him when his players was getting hit in the mouth. Like there was no response. There was no
Yep.
response to it. So I think he will eventually get, because he's a good football. He has a good football mind. So I think
Yep.
that that part will catch up. But he was ahead of his skis.
I
So my
mean, but
little,
because you do
I was
not
just
know
gonna
what
say,
you do not know until you don't know.
oh,
And I fully believe he was in a situation where he's like, "Oh shit, I ain't know none
Exactly.
of
And you could
this."
see it. That's
Because as
why
a
his
player,
demeanor
you come
was
in,
as calm
You
as
saw
like
it
he
happening in real time.
in real time.
yeah,
He's like, oh
times.
shit.
Like it's like you come in as a player, you do your what 2 hour practice, Marlo, 2 maybe 3 hour
Yeah.
practice.
And you go home
You get your lift in, you go watch film, and then you go home. Your day is over. Your practice
as a
didn't start
coach.
till 11, but your head coach been there since 6 a.m.
Them 80-hour weeks.
Sometimes 5 a.m.
Okay,
His day has started at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna give
well,
my parting comments because I have to go now. But
hold on, Doc.
I
I got
want
one question for you because I need to get this one question and then we can get you out of here.
okay.
How you feel about your new football coach?
It's gonna be something crazy.
No, it's not. Like
Oh, it wasn't
he
crazy.
so no, he was not my first pick, but I am excited about having a
We
Bison come home. But
know you
let me
wanted
tell you
Teddy.
what has to happen. As a player,
Uh-oh.
Howard played Jackson State. We had a home and home with Jackson State. We lost by
Don't remind me.
2 points.
I was a freshman. I was a freshman when we
I,
played y'all.
we lost by 2. I need my lick bike.
You sound like me in Tennessee
I need
State, bro.
my lick
Hey,
bike.
bro, you sound like me in Tennessee State.
So that listen,
I
as soon
remember
as
the
I
game.
settled
I
in
remember
and
the game
accepted, what?
because
Go
we
ahead.
played y'all in 90. We played y'all in 98 in
No, no,
DC.
no, 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 no. This is
And
before this. This was 91, 93. It was before 98. Because
oh, okay. I was about to
I
say.
went
I
to this
know.
game. I was at that game with my daddy. I remember this game.
Hey,
This was
Dr.
like my
Kanisha
first time really like
said,
thinking
bring
I'm
your
going to
ass.
Howard. I'm like, what? Listen, my school about to come out here and show y'all something. No, he
Oh, jeez.
no. I remember this game very, very well.
I wasn't
Well, no
expecting that.
talking. I don't want to talk about it. My daddy told me, don't get your hopes up, little baby girl. Don't get your hopes up, baby girl. Baby girl, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so he was not my first pick. But once it settled in and then I realized he was on that team. Like, coach, my little fingers got to shaking. No, I've told my AD several times, there's no reason why these two brands are not battling it out. That would be great. It wouldn't just be great for Jackson State and Howard. That would be great for HBCU football. You
And
telling me
that
y'all
was
not
it.
gonna watch it? Now we gotta okay, give us a few seasons, get our level up, we gotta get we gotta get some answers to the problems y'all got down there at Jackson State. But just I would love to be back in the vet on Howard side and fight all the
Hey,
way
my
home
freshman year,
with my Jackson
so my
State cousins.
freshman year in '97, we played Howard, and Ted White kicked the crap out of us. It did in the vet.
That was 97? Are you sure?
It was it 97? I know we played in 96 because remember they split the national championship between Howard and Jackson State. But we did play all in 1998.
When Ted White when did Ted White play?
Ted White played from
Ted White played when we was in school.
98.
From when?
From 95 to 98.
It must have been 95 then. Because I know I was still in high school. I hadn't went to college yet.
So yeah, we played them my freshman year we played them. They came to Jackson. They beat us.
Y'all win by like a field goal or something. Like it was like
we went to Howard. Yeah, we went to DC. We beat y'all by a field goal. He said it was controversial. I told him a win is a win.
Hey, hold on. We can't be giving Doc headaches. We got to get out of here because we got to make sure she get to her patients tomorrow. What you got for us?
My patient's gonna be fine tomorrow. I already know what they did. No, but seriously, I have been on this, like I have been consistently hating on y'all schedule. Every year it drops for at least 5 years, and we're not on it. I've sent your AD messages, I've sent my AD messages. I want Jackson. No, that was good 90s HBCU.
That was good.
People don't remember that we used to really play them.
We played. Howard played for like almost 5-6 years in a row.
And listen,
we had a home and home.
You can talk about my school and say we don't travel. We came to the vet.
Y'all did come to the vet in 95, and then y'all came back in 97.
One year they had the nerve to bring that dog on Showtime down there in Jackson
State. Y'all being like a cover band for Cyndi Lauper.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is Dr. Kanisha, I'll be acting the same way by Tennessee State, and they back on our schedule this year. So I'm gonna keep the faith and the hope for y'all because we definitely need our leg back from Tennessee State. Because I never forget that year we was in Atlanta at the Classic, and they beat our ass. I'm still mad.
Yeah.
And even after that,
they had the 12 fans there.
Even after they broke my heart.
So I understand your sentiment.
Even after they broke my heart.
Marlo,
I said, this is my school, and I'm going to stick with
Marlo, am I?
You are not.
Am I lying?
Oh, my God.
We play
the same amount of fans as
Atlanta every year.
Why? Nick is in the chat. Why would you do that?
Fairview might have had a better showing. No. I think Fairview had a better showing when they came to the SWAC championship last year than Tennessee State did at Classic.
But I've never seen a team that knew they was finna take a L as much as Prairie View did when they came back to brag for the SWAC championship.
Oh, that was a slaughterhouse, man. I don't know why. I looked at Trey when Jalen Hunt put Trays on after game. I was like, "Oh, it's over with now. They about to." And
Jalen Hunt put that man out the game, and right before he hit that man, Eric Horn had a pick six, and I said, "Oh, this it." And it was pouring
down rain.
He had a pick six, and then on the next outing, and Jalen Hunt said, "You done for the night." What?
You done for the night. And let's not forget how FAMU came out from the beginning. They threw a fade pass to Marcus Riley on the right-hand side. Damn near scored a touchdown.
Surely did because you want to know what was a match made in heaven? Moose and Marcus Riley.
Yeah.
I was on that side, and I was on that side too. I was like, you know what? I had my phone. I looked at it. I was like,
you said you watched that game though?
I watched that.
No, I watched
the game with at a Prairie View watch party. It was hard. For them,
but what? In Paraview's defense, it's also hard. It's hard to beat the same team twice, and it's exceptionally hard to beat the same team twice in a week and a half. Because they had
And
just came
got thumped.
to Tallahassee, and
Wasn't
then
it
had
homecoming?
and got thought, and then had to
Homecoming.
come back.
Homecoming,
Yes,
they got so
We
good
didn't
at
it was
actually go
homecoming.
homecoming.
inside the game. We were
They
outside the game. This was before we was accepted media. Before that dude that's working up in the mountains. Before he had left. So we was outside the game. Sometimes being outside the game just be better. It just be better.
I was in there and watched that thrashing, and then went to the RV
What?
park and continued to drink and eat reels the rest of the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was destruction. I watched it on here. I watched it from the house. It was destruction before the kickoff even started
Yeah.
for their homecoming.
Yeah,
And then when
I knew that was gonna be bad. I knew that game.
Not one of the 12.
When I was in, when I went down to FAMU for the game, I was like, you know what? It was rain. First of all, yes, it rained the whole time except for the first halftime, and then in the third quarter, it wanted to pour down. God just said, "Open up the floodgates and let it pour down rain."
Okay,
Yeah.
my parting thoughts. I really gotta go. Okay, so one before he distracted
all right,
me
go
with
ahead.
coaching question, I was going to highlight the fan bases for Delaware State and Norfolk State because I've never seen more of their alum and fans ever before in my HBCU life existence. Okay,
Because they suck.
stop it.
Marlo, let her get through it.
Delaware State has some nice gear. I didn't even realize I liked their colors until I started to see some of the gear. And my parting words is I want to thank everybody who has supported me while I'm doing my virtual HBCU tours by sending me stuff, words of encouragement. I always got to shout out my girl Eb looking out because there's some hard to find schools out there, okay? Which means all the more reason we need to bring awareness to all of our HBCUs. Everybody, and I'm not saying this as an elitist. Everybody cannot go to Howard. Everybody should not go to Howard, okay? It's expensive over there. But I believe, especially in this day and age, our HBCUs are going to continue to be beacons of light. We have HBCUs, like particularly Delaware State that I just highlighted. When they bought Wesley College, they turned that college into a public health, behavior science, psychology, social work college that is going to be putting out mental health workers to take care of you crazy people. What Morgan State just got approved, trained financial advisors to build generational wealth in Black communities. Xavier this fall will be accepting their first class of medical students. Right now, here and now, just as they have been for the hundreds of years, HBCUs are going to continue to be beacons of light in our community, and somebody is going to have to take care of me when I get older. So that is why I'm doing this, because I need for this next generation to realize that, just like Marlo said, I know for a fact I would not be the doctor, I would not be the mother, I would not be the community member that I am had it not been for Howard. And even before I got to Howard, those HBCU educators from the Jackson State, from Grambling, Southern, Alcorn, who pour into me.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Yep.
So that is why I'm doing this.
Hey, Doc on your preaching, because if you ain't a fan, you are Southern nurse, don't touch me.
HBCU should not be a last option, but a first option.
Pass the collection plate. She preached the sermon, y'all.
Okay.
No, what? No,
yes, join your national alumni associations. Join your national young people. Go to the college fairs. Wear your gear everywhere you go in airports. And when I'm sitting court, I love sitting courtside at the Rockets game. And they're like, oh, you went to, I sure did. And that's right. Like, yeah, we good
I
over
sure
here.
did. And now what? hmm I was in the airport with
Mhm.
my family. Girl.
I
I
was
was
in
like, "Oh,
St.
you went
Lucia,
there? Yep." Now,
and
what you got to
they
say?
came up to me. You go to the snake. You went to the rattlesnake
Ah!
in
Not the
St. Lucia.
rattlesnake.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are my parting
No,
words.
hey, but to Dr. Kenesha's point, my FAMU and Morgan got that money to train the next asset managers, which I think is fire.
Yes,
Because it's not a lot of black people in asset management at all.
and I love
Well,
that.
Doc, I do want to thank you for coming on the show.
And
You
a lot
did
of people
not
don't
have
even know
to,
what
but
that
you
is, but
graced us.
hey,
You graced us with your presence. So anytime, always, you always welcome here.
Oh, and let me shout Eleanor Curry,
always.
who is a proud FAMU Rattler, is actually my estate attorney, and she does estate planning, and I do believe she's licensed in several states. So
Oh, that's awesome.
y'all act like I don't
Oh
love
shit,
y'all. I love y'all.
It's
that's awesome.
it's still early
And
in
you
Texas. It's still early voting. Go out there and vote for Jasmine
You
Crockett.
better. You see what happened the last time y'all didn't vote for the black lady. Okay, I gotta
yo,
go.
I'm happy y'all brought that up and I don't think it's a lot of North Florida people on the chat, but North Florida is about to have a special election as well. It'll probably be in about 60 to 90 days because District 2 congressman resigned all of a sudden. I think he in the Epstein files and he running. So it's about to be another special election in the Panhandle probably in May. So get ready for that. I think
So
one
that's
person already threw their
interesting.
head out there and he's a mega Republican from Panama.
That's interesting that you bring that up. Real quick, little baby, you right. I have looked into being a member of the NAA as an associate member. You can even be a life member as an associate member. So I've looked in both of those things, and me and the blonde haired
Mhm.
lady have been talking about that. So I'm sure if FAMU got it, other places got it, because there are more people who have not graduated from HBCUs that follow HBCUs. This is another way to help. Them season tickets ain't enough.
I mean, but that's because a lot of us we understand that it's not obtainable for a lot of people.
Right. So,
This
but
is not for the
um,
weak.
so what? One of the things that again I be playing on the timeline, acting up, and sometimes the timeline just bless me with stuff, right? So apparently, the state legislature, I think specifically the House, had time out their day to approve the Teddy Bridgewater. No, was the Senate? I think it was the Senate, state Senate, approved the Teddy Bridgewater Act, which essentially
It's in
allows,
it, yeah. Teddy Bridgewater bill.
yeah, allows high school coaches to spend up to $15,000 of their own money for transportation, well-being, and food and all that stuff. Right? I don't. In a vacuum, I'm okay with that. This should have came from FHSAA. That's where it should have came from. But again, it's approved now. That's fine. House of Neville, we got bigger fish to fry. Like the state is trying to eliminate non-school property taxes. If you don't know what that
Yep.
means all of your city services, people to take care of the potholes, the sewer, all of that stuff, they trying to eliminate that tax.
911, the fire
So
department.
the question is, who gonna pay for it, right? Because
Everybody.
every city doesn't have their own electric company or their own power company, power company or their own phone company. Who's gonna pay for that?
Well,
But again,
Everybody.
like here in Texas, we on our own grid as far as when it comes
yeah.
to electricity and stuff like that. Nah, they was trying to
It
some
raggedy, but y'all need.
But my whole thing is, okay, y'all are going out of your way to eliminate that. Okay, let's put that to the side. They also are trying to get $50 million for Hillsborough College to transform that campus. In that transformation, that will allow room for a raised baseball stadium. So if you're not paying attention, $50 million is not going to build a major league baseball stadium. So that money
Right.
got to come from somewhere.
No, it's not.
They're looking to the county to provide that money. But you are trying to eliminate non-school property taxes. So how you gonna pay for it?
They gonna,
When
but
I keep telling y'all the raise ain't gonna be
up
there.
everybody's property taxes.
But you can't, that's the whole thing. You can't take the property tax money and put it to anything other than school if that passes. So basically, what they just did for people who ain't paying attention, they just fucked over Ron DeSantis. Because if you don't know, Ron DeSantis ran his little ragged ass
They
down here
did.
and said, hey, we behind the raise being at this site. Cool. The problem is that you have to have partners to be on board with your plan. The other elephant in the room is in January, the Bucks have a lease renewal that requires county money. Out of the two, who's gonna get that Hillsborough County money when Hillsborough County already know Pinellas County already got to raise money?
The Bucks.
We
The
can't jack
Bucks
up the sales tax no more.
getting the money. The Rays ain't getting it. The
Be
Bucks
enough
are
because
getting
our
the
sales
money.
tax only go up 0.5%, and we already at 7.5.
Oh shit! I used to pay 10 when I lived in Memphis. Tennessee sales tax. Memphis sales tax was 10%, and it
I
was
don't think
absolutely
Florida's.
atrocious.
Yeah, I don't think Florida's ever been over 8. I don't think it's ever been over 8.
No.
And that's it, I'm gonna put it like
It's been
It,
this.
like
Most
7.5 my whole life.
sports
I swear.
sports teams, man, I'm saying like this. Sports teams have been putting on shiesties for the last 50 to 60 years and telling these cities and counties to give us some money, knowing damn well that these owners that got billions and billions of dollars, they can fund their own shit.
The Tampa Bay Lightning owner
It is
did.
to realize is if you say I am not paying you and they leave, your life is not going to change. Sport
Yeah,
teams don't have that great of an impact in a lot of these cities to make a difference in the stadium. They have
I don't know
during the
because
season. They have
I
other
think
jobs. So
in
yeah. So, but for example, mhm.
I about to say in Oakland, life has changed because you don't have the A's no more. You don't have the Raiders no more. You don't have the Warriors anymore in the city. And Oakland is just there.
Well, that's not. That's. I would love to
So
say that
but
that's
that
about the sports team. That's more about the industries themselves. The tech industries have made certain areas more valuable in California than others. Like there
they
are.
sold they sold their stadium to build a
and no
development.
no no no, let's point out a very important thing when it comes to Oakland. If you lived in Oakland, you absolutely worked the sports the entire year because they had a sport team there for every single season. They had a football team, they had a baseball team, they had a basketball team.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
there
you're right.
were people that was simply, hey, it's the A's season cool. I work at the A's cool. Baseball season over, football season, basketball about to start.
And they all was in the
Totally
same
changed.
vicinity. And they all was in the same
Place
vicinity.
And
like
I
Tampa
know this
Bay,
is
How much of the life in Tampa Bay is going to change if the Rays leave?
The Rays, nobody wants to believe me. The Rays aren't going anywhere because, unlike anywhere else in the state of Florida, and pretty much the state government is pigeonholing them back into Pinellas County. They're not leaving Pinellas County because nobody has the money. That's the thing. Like you, and this is Florida. I can't tell you about nowhere else but in Florida. If you tell these people you're going to find another way to tax them to get a stadium built, it ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
Florida, listen at what I
Jamal keep jumping in and out.
Yeah,
7
Jamal, we got you
Florida.
breaking up. We got you breaking up.
That's a lot, but
The but again, when I talk about these stadium deals, they don't exist in vacuums. There is an entire ecosystem of state government when they were trying to get the Rays on the water, federal government, your local county government, everything has to work together for these things to happen. And I bring all this up to bring this up. Y'all got all this time and effort to do this. FAMU has asked y'all for minimal money to do infrastructure improvement to Bragg Memorial Stadium. And we can't get that. Now, hopefully that changes with the new president. Hopefully that changes. And we'll see. But Blueprint should have gave them $5 million to improve facilities. You gave it to Florida State for what reason? I don't know. We just had a bond raising
because
that put us over $400 million.
you submitted the application.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Oh no, they the application in.
Hey Jamal, you keep jumping in and out. You keep cutting out.
But you know, I don't mean to be on the soapbox, but fam, you mean something to me. So while you out here busy putting on your white boots for a stadium that ain't gonna happen, you can walk down the street and say, "Hey, before I leave this office, let me do some good. Let me build a legacy that I should have been building a long time ago." When that lady asks you for $76 million, make sure it go through. Matter of fact, give her an extra 20 for what y'all say she need to get done.
Not the extra 20.
If they want her to get that damn bonus, they better.
They better get their stuff straight.
But,
please believe it.
But Doc is gone. Something else that kind of came up this week was a conversation about Rickeia Jackson and the James Pearce situation that happened on Cam Newton's podcast. And we make a lot of jokes about a lot of things. Domestic battery and domestic violence is not something that we make jokes about.
No.
It don't matter what she got going on with her personal life. It's not okay to do that shit. And get on your jokes about it. You trending real close to fuck nigga territory.
I think that
it's for you.
I think that they try to be edgy to draw people in, or even to get reposted. But when it comes to real life stuff, because that could have went left. So like for a person to literally drive your Lambo truck into another person's car, your level of giving a shit has gone out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what kind of mindset he was in. He could have really tried to do bodily harm to that woman. And as a man, I know he's young, but as a man, it is never okay, okay to put your hands on a woman. I don't care what the situation is. You can say, but she was hitting me, and it is never okay, ever. Like you threw your whole career away from your lack of self control. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
little
know,
baby. I
I
see
mean,
your comment. I'm gonna get to it in a second.
I'm gonna look at it like this, man. Yeah, you don't play with DV. You don't play with that. It's something that you don't need to play with. I don't want to play with nothing like that. Because I've seen it happen before. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing about what Rickeia did was she left him.
Yeah.
She left him. So
And she's following through. She is. She said, told them, yes, I am. I will be in court. Yes, I will prosecute. That is not a lot of women's story. Fear is real. So I'm glad that she has the wherewithal to do that.
The thing, everybody got kicked out.
Mm-mm.
Nah, you a doc.
Oh, okay.
I you know, wait, where is Doc at? Did he just pop in the chat? I don't. Oh, I think they came back at the same time. That's why. My bad, Doc. Y'all came back at the same time. Um, come on, Swag. Don't do that today. Um,
ooh, nice block.
we just and I again, it's nothing personal against Cam. I just feel like he's a thought leader at this point.
He's not
He can
even.
do
He
better.
ain't even good at that.
I'm I'm hoping he'll be better.
That
Um,
man is almost 40 years old. His frontal cortex has fully developed. He is exactly who he is and who he wants to be. We gotta
It's basically
stop looking.
what,
Huh?
it's basically what Dr. Kanisha just said.
Yeah, he is who he is and he is who he want to be. Because in his thought process and how he think about this what further reinforces to me that he is exactly who he wants to be. Everybody around him is married. His parents are married. His grandparents were married. His uncles and aunties married, and he still gets on his platform and says that is a conscious decision
you're right. I'm gonna
because
leave that at that.
he doesn't get to hide behind. Well, I never really seen these things, and I don't know what none of this is. Nah, he knows exactly what it is.
What's that on 8 Mile? Look at this. His name is Clarence. And Clarence Clarence parents had a really good marriage. Right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Right, right.
Because I'm gonna say Cecil's still married to his mama.
They are still married.
So it ain't like you said, you bro, you got something that most of us black men at some point in time didn't have. You got to see both of your parents be happy with each other. Even when one of them was getting on the other person's nerves, you got to see them, you know what I'm saying? They happy, they married, they together. I bet you they renew their vows like every other year or something like that.
Did he just miss
And
that dunk?
and that's the point. Like, so my people was married for like, I think it might have been like 42 years before my mama died. If both of them came back down here to earth to do it all over again, they would still pick each other all over again to get on each other's nerves. Probably have a little bit more money, but they would still pick each other to do it all over again, and he saw that. But nah, I'm gonna get on TV with this ugly ass hat and say women lose value when they have kids. I'm gonna set my life up so that I run around and create all these single parents, and and with that many kids, you cannot invest the amount of time that his dad was able to put into him in 9 kids and
Oh,
four
okay,
different
Mike.
households.
Um, I'm gonna we're gonna transition for a second because I know this is about to go left.
Left.
So this week in court, Sharon Moore went before the judge this week, and apparently there is some controversy about getting the arrest warrant for Sharon Moore. It may appear that some facts were either misleading or lies that led to the arrest of Sharon Moore.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to say, as a black man, your mama had conversations with you to prevent you from being in this situation.
And he said, "You overreacting. It's not like that no more. That was 100 years ago." Okay, buddy.
Shout out,
Ain't he from the islands?
I don't know where
He
that
from
thank
the
man
you.
from.
But shout out to
Oh,
his wife.
if they are, then that's why they have a completely different outlook on white people than we do here in the States.
Um, Shout out to his wife for sticking by his side.
She's still finna
But
divorce his ass when all this over.
bruh, the millions of dollars you just lost.
And he about to lose some more because she's going to divorce him. Because regardless of if they throw this case out or not, you still was banging your secretary
And gave her a raise.
and gave her a raise.
Donald
So
Trump did it.
We're not doing that day, Mullo. We're not doing that day. We got request on deck.
What's the so I sent in a video earlier with Perry White, Jaguar Journal.
Yeah.
And
and for those
talking about Marshall Faulk.
Well, Doc, you have more insight about it than I do.
I mean, just listening to him though. I mean, because Perry is the type Perry. If you ain't never met Perry White in person, Perry is that type of dude. He like Jamal. He gonna speak his mind, and he don't give a damn who got anything to say about it, right? So, what Perry was saying was that since Marshall Faulk had got hired at Southern, it's basically like he doesn't want to be there.
wow.
Like Carlos Brown. We know Carlos Brown. Carlos Brown show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carlos Brown extended an invitation to Coach Faulk, and Coach Faulk hasn't accepted the invitation.
That's got to be the first show you go on.
That's the first show you go on. The very first show. It's just like in Quinn Gray became the head coach of FAMU. What's the first show you gonna go on?
ONG. What you got,
ONG. He gonna go to ONG and then he going to Fangs Up. That's just how it's gonna happen. He's doing
Right.
those 2 shows. If he don't do nobody else show nowhere else, those are 2 shows that he
He's gonna
going to.
go.
I think he has already done one of them. I might be wrong.
Yeah, he did ONG.
Remember when I said earlier in the podcast about hiring outsiders? Where did Marshall Falk go to college?
San Diego
San
State.
Diego State.
Does San Diego State have anything that remotely reflects how we ride behind our schools in any capacity?
No.
No, not really.
So y'all know my favorite saying is a fish is supposed to motherfucking swim, right?
Yep.
We asking the goddamn lion to swim right now. He don't want to. He don't know how. He's out of his element. And that's what you get. I still hope the best for Southern in this upcoming season. But there you go. Stop hiring
But it,
people that have zero ties to not even just the culture of your school, but HBCU football coaching in general. Because
I,
had they hired a A&T alumni or a Jackson State alumni or anybody Howard alumni, they would go, yeah, I know. I need to find out the people on the alumni side or NAIA side that I need to talk to first, so I can get these people behind me.
so it, like even you said, even you not changing your handle, the info on your Twitter handle, like you the
Nothing
head
has
coach
been
of Southern
updated by that man.
has been updated. Like seriously, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got probably 2 coaches. One that ain't even got a job right now that is better suited to be a head coach at Southern right now. And that is Teddy Keaton.
Yeah, that would not.
I wouldn't
They
want,
hired
I wouldn't
Ted.
want
I
him
would
to
be
come,
like,
I wouldn't
hey,
want him to come and swag. I wouldn't want him to come and swag with them problems because he could be a problem. But he is more qualified to be a head coach at Southern University than Marshall Falk is. And Marshall Falk wasn't even a great running backs coach when he was at Colorado.
You know what?
It's like, but it's the type of person that he is. It's like you don't have like. It's almost like how we saw with Michael Vick. But live with Michael Vick, damn it, he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be at Norfolk
he
State.
wants to be there.
he said he at home. Like Marshall, bro, you in Baton Rouge. New Orleans ain't nothing but 45 minutes away. You are close to the house. What you come on, man. You got to you got to get yourself going and you got to get these people going. If you don't, these motherfuckers gonna look at you real crazy and be like, we should have never hired this motherfucker in the first place. And the reason why he got hired at Southern was because of Tony Clayton, who is the director of the board of trustees at Southern University, was the main person who hired Marshall Falk. I think you are doing your alumni. I think you are doing your alumni. I think you are doing your student body.
Fan base, your student athletes.
The student athletes, you are doing them a disservice. You didn't even
and
go,
the fellow coaches that coach at your school. Everybody.
Right. You didn't even go do the signing, the signing day thing. From what I
hold on, wait. That's the
wait.
Time out. We in Rattler Nation we didn't know what was going on behind the scenes at the time. We went absolutely ape shit when our head coach didn't show up for National Signing Day, early signing day.
I swear to God, it's a wonder he ain't blocked me.
Absolutely ape shit. And you mean to tell Southern, you ain't show up for signing day?
When our head coach didn't show up for that signing.
Man, I got some.
That's setting a bad precedent early. Real early. That's setting a bad precedent early.
You got look, Southern. I'm telling you what you taking. What type of team you taking over right now? right now you got a team that has not beaten Jackson State in 7 tries. You got a
They
team
haven't beat
that
us.
they haven't beat FAMU since FAMU got into the SWAC. You have a team that Prairie View has been on their motherfucking head for the last couple of years. Texas Southern hasn't been no slap, and they not making it easy for you. The only bright spot you have is because you beat Grambling the last 4 years. Other than that, what is it about Southern? What is it about you that you can get your fan base up? Get them up.
Hey, but
Because
Mick Dog in the comments pretty much said it. Southern has very short patience. I think when you
I
look at
think the
schools
top
in the
school,
SWAC, Southern's patience is worse than FAMU's patience.
I think I'm gonna tell you like this: it's Southern, it's FAMU, and it's Jackson State, and Grambling.
Yes,
I'm gonna put Grambling in there
and
too.
Grambling don't have a lot of patience neither.
They ain't got a lot of patience because we have
They're
them brand.
not outward with they just grunt on this like a lot of other fan bases are, but they don't have no patience.
But when we see something like I remember when TC became the head coach, and they had got Maurice Harris from Liberty, and we thought Maurice Harris was gonna be something like Hugh Freeze. Of course, he you know what I'm saying. He coached under Hugh Freeze. He was a head coach. He was a coach in Memphis High School football, and he had offenses that can go. But we looked at it and it's like, bro, you pedestrian, we ain't got no time for that. We have no time for that. And it seemed like if you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here. Like, seriously, man. And Perry White has all the reasons to ask those questions.
Yeah.
He has every reason to ask those questions. And everybody in that fan base has a reason to ask certain questions about this football team. And if they don't, and I'm not saying don't even go after Roman Banks, because Roman Banks is just a puppet. I'm sorry to tell you this. He's just a puppet.
Yeah, the BOT head guys who making all the calls is not Roman.
Yeah, the man who pulling the strings is Tony Clayton. He the one who hired that man. Where you had you could have gotten Chinnis Berry. You could have got Chinnis Berry out of Benedict before he even went to South Carolina State, and made him think about before even declaring to go to South Carolina State to be the head coach over there.
They could have got another MEAC coach. And it was real. It was real. I ain't gonna say the name, but it was real loud.
Trey Oliver. Trey Oliver.
They could have got Trey Oliver over there.
They could have got Trey
But
Oliver.
no, even Dawson Odom for Southern also would have been another good hire. When they let him go from Norfolk.
I don't think he with Dawson Odom, I don't think he wanted to deal with those problems again with Tony Clayton. That he does not. I don't think he want to deal with.
Hey, little baby, no. This is very different from the Norfolk State hire. With Mike Vick, he was in his learning curve, but he wants to be there. But Marshall Falk, it's like he don't even want to be there. Go and look at Marshall Falk's Southern social medias profiles, any of them, and see him anywhere. Does he say, "Hey, I'm the head coach at Southern University football"?
There is no fanfare. Like, how are you selling tickets when the coach is not rah-rah in chief?
He's not energizing that fan base. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, TC Taylor is not the most rah-rah type person that I know. I've been knowing him since we were freshmen.
Little baby.
But
little baby, look at me.
Look
at me.
Uh-oh.
I can't say it. Just look at me.
But TC is that one person. He's gonna get the fan base to going. And Trey, look, if the money is talking right, I bet you Trey leave. I bet you Coach Oliver leave.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
leave.
not talking
But
about Coach Oliver.
You ain't talking about Coach Oliver.
Because
I mean, after this season, if Central don't get to another Celebration Bowl, do you think they're gonna be looking at him crazy?
I think so. Because it's been 3 years since they've been to a Celebration Bowl.
Right. And then he got his teeth kicked in by a first year MEAC coach from a damn D2 school in Channingsville.
Not only that, he got beat by a first year head coach last season.
He lost
at
Delaware
the
State too.
homecoming for the homecoming game.
So,
because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I mean, Marshall got to do a lot. He got to put in work. You got to get that fan base behind you, man. And Southern is one of those fan bases where you do not want to be on their bad side.
And the crazy part
when
is,
them people threw, they threw.
Here's what's crazy: you had seasoned coaches from the MEAC wanting that job.
You had a coach from the side that could have got. I mean, from Seattle Black could have got the job in Maurice Flowers.
But we have said, honestly, you named him when that job became available. Dog, you said on this show, even when our job was available and we kind of knew it was going to Quinn, you even said it. Maurice Flowers need a job. And I said, I'm like, shit, I wouldn't mind seeing Teddy Keaton in orange and green. There were coaches available,
man,
who know what they doing, who wants to be in the HBCU football space, that would have been better for that Southern job than what they got right now. And that's strictly us going off how he's acting right now. I follow a lot of Southern people on Twitter and on other platforms, and I haven't seen nothing. Like, Quinn signed at 12 o'clock, and at 12:05, he was in front of a camera kicking off a fundraising campaign. I haven't seen that from Marshall Falk. The Ink wasn't even drawing that contract. He's like, all right, y'all need me to stand where and say what? Cool, I got you. And again, if it's Southern people in here, I'm not going at Southern. I actually like Southern. This is me talking about Marshall Falk and how he's handling this position right now.
Yeah. You got it is February right now. You have 6 more months. 6 months before football season start.
Well, that being said, I think I covered everything. Had wonderful guests on the show. It's always good to have Dr. Kanisha on to act up with us. I want to say this because I was expecting to be in Vero this weekend. I will not be in Vero this weekend, and I'm gonna get into why.
Fuck that school in Daytona.
He says, "Suck your mother."
You know what? Hold on. Before I outro. FAMU and Bethune-Cookman is playing at the Andre Dawson Classic in Vero this weekend.
FAMU by 50, even in baseball.
This is not a SWAC game. This does not count against the SWAC record.
Don't count in the standings.
It don't matter. The last time we saw them people, they was hoping and praying the ball went over the fence. And I done told y'all, the sun shines on the Alley Cat's ass every now and then. And it just so happened that day they got that sunshine. And they got them, I think, their second SWAC title.
And
so,
what? They don't want
their first one was that. Yes, they have. They indoor track and field.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I thought you were talking about baseball.
They got one. Their second year in, they got one in indoor track and field.
Oh,
So
got some
Right.
news.
I said the same shit.
I got some news for everybody. So earlier today, there was press conference over at Paul Quinn College with Paul Quinn College, HBCU Athletic Conference, and the Dallas Sports Commission. And so the big news is that next year, next season, the HBCU Athletic Conference basketball tournament, men's and women's basketball tournament, will be held here in Dallas, Texas, next year in 2027. So
hey, so off topic. How far is Goldie's barbecue stand from Dallas?
Where?
Goldie's. It's called Goldie's. It's a barbecue joint. How far is that from Dallas?
I gotta
It was
see
named
where.
like this barbecue in the cut. It was named like this barbecue in all the Texas for like 2 years straight.
Oh hell no! I'll go to a hood spot that got
What?
better barbecue than that. I ain't gotta go nowhere else. I'm gonna go to a hood.
Well, and that's fine because the state of Texas got reciprocity with Florida conceal law. So cool, that works.
So, so you got 30. You'll have 30 teams. 15 on men, 15 on women. That will be here in Dallas. Championship game will be held at Ellis Davis Fieldhouse. I think for the men and for the women, I think it will be at Paul Quinn College. If you have not been to Paul Quinn College, if you have never been to their athletic center, they'll help the wellness center on campus, and been in the gym, it is a sight to see. It is a sight to see. The floor is a sight to see. The training room is a sight to see. The whole building is done up. You have to be there to actually see it. If you've never been to Ellis Davis Fieldhouse, which is in Oak Cliff, right across the freeway from Carter High School, that field house rivals some college basketball arenas, and it's meant for a high school.
Well,
you're talking about a 10,000 seat arena that has a lower deck with chairbacks on the bottom, and on the upper decks got bleachers. Hey, you can't beat that.
Well, I think we got everything. I do apologize. We're running a little late. But like I said, I won't be in Vero this weekend.
Late.
Yeah, we do. I won't be in Vero this weekend because wife had a death in the family, and how that death occurred is what. Whenever there's a young death in the family, it's hard. When that young death is suicide, it's worse. So, check on your strong friends just as much as you check on your non-strong and dependent family members. Make sure you check on them. A lot of times we don't talk. And contrary to what these little young bucks on these little podcasts say, a lot of times we don't know we need to go to counseling. If self-help worked all the time, you wouldn't need to go to somebody else.
Yeah.
So let's have some grace for our people. Love the family while they're here. Because tomorrow ain't promised.
Sure enough.
Say everything you got to say today.
For nobody. That include cuss their ass out if they deserve
it. Well, fuck with them, cook me.
That's not the message. Just Jesus. Oh.
that is the
I
message.
just wanted to make sure I said it just in case.
Matt, you keep saying that. I don't really care about them cheering now. What their mama look like?
That part, cause
Yeah.
you know what I said when the camera go off, cause I remember this one Delta when I was on campus.
Delta taught me how to
Right.
program in Paul Direct Library back in the 90s. I probably shouldn't
Delta,
smile like that when I say that.
Delta,
You should not. You gonna get beat
Delta
up.
taught me a lot of stuff.
I'm about to say that blonde head lady gonna come off the top rope on your ass.
I had a light
Yeah.
before I met her.
Hello,
She know
feet
that.
first.
I had a light.
Hey,
You know what?
Jamal,
I
Jamal,
often think about this.
Jamal, you just got kicked in your chest. What you gonna do? What you gonna
Nothing.
do?
He gonna lay there and take it. He gonna let that take because he right where he want to be. That's just how it goes.
Oh,
I got
Lord.
fussed at on Valentine's Day. Why am I getting fussed at on Valentine's Day? I don't know. Had a smile on my face the whole time.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. This is a life secret. Marlo ain't gonna give you this life secret. I'm gonna give it to you. Sometimes you gotta hear but not hear.
Yes.
I don't hear a lot of stuff.
One ear and not the other.
Yep.
And, stuff that is supposed to upset and affect me don't bother me at all. Which later on, when she done had enough, it pissed off because I'd been nonchalant for like 3 days. But you got to learn to hear but not hear. It'll save your life.
Until she put them black forces on, and then it's all hell come.
Man, this lady creased. She creased another fucking pair of dunks. Why are we going on a walk in some dunks?
That nice young lady
That hurts
said,
that hurts my heart right there just to hear about somebody.
She sent me a pair of Jordan 1s. And she said, babe, I want these. And I said, absolutely not. And she said, well, you buy me everything else. I said, yeah, because you don't care about shoes. I said, you just want these because you like the color. I was like, do you know what those are? No, you don't. I'm not buying them.
She's like,
had
nope,
me in the store doing homecoming trying to match some damn outfit with some.
What'd you say, Jamal? In the story?
In the store. I would snatch the moon out the sky for you, girl, but no.
Listen, if you want to see me crash out in like in the bathroom by myself, when she packed her sneakers, it is not a good feeling in my soul. Not a good feeling.
It be hurt your. It be
this
hurt
is
your
good
heart.
that I'm not the only one.
Do it hurt your heart the way she packed her sneakers?
Because I know that's gonna lead to more sneakers.
What you need more sneakers for, woman?
Because they cracked. Oh my god! Like this just. I'm sorry, y'all. I completely derailed. I just. Sometimes this is
we have derailed multiple times today.
Sure, it's okay. You're in counseling right now. This may save a life.
Yeah, might. Because them 50 UPS packages that came this week. And they had the audacity to tell me I need to watch my spending.
What you spending
She
money
told
on,
you
man?
to watch your spending. We got the same conversation. Babe, at the top of the year, we need to watch what we do. That means no sneakers for no reason. Excuse me, ma'am?
Y'all know I got another
And then she
retired drug dealer
and then
outfit.
she hit me with, well, you need to buy a new truck, and I just want to make sure that we can get you the truck that you want. I just got 2 alerts from Amazon while we were sitting here.
Wow.
And I'm like, can you start giving them people my paycheck back?
Jamal, she got a sister?
No, she an only child, and that makes my life worse. She's the apple of her daddy's eye.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Well,
the only child and the only girl and the youngest boy, we be fighting for our lives.
Let me look around before I say this. Because Matt,
sound like
listen, Matt, I'm gonna tell you this. as a Florida State guy. FAMU used to have probates, and then they would have parties at the pool. Well, the AKAs did. They would have parties at the pool.
Yeah,
Marlo know what I'm talking
they
about.
fill the pool in. They
I
was
don't know
running
why
that
you
back.
keep throwing my damn name up. I You should have said alias or some shit, cause them people still might be looking for me.
The statute of limitations is up, Marlo. You good?
Yeah, statute of limitations up, Marlo.
Y'all did what they say. Hell's no fury like a woman scorned. I
That is
I may
true.
have done a couple things back in the day I'm not proud of. So from now on, you can refer to me when you using me in your stories as Black Arius. They might know that name.
Oh Lord! Somebody
Oh.
get this man diabolical.
For
That
those who don't
is
know,
absolutely diabolical.
back in the 90s, you sometimes use the alias. I had an alias named Devin. I
Yeah,
don't know why I used Devin. Just Devin for no reason at all. Oh my
that's the
god.
first thing that came to your mind.
Yeah.
And mine was Black Arius. I just think outside the box.
Just, oh god. Oh.
Just saying.
I just hoped and prayed that when I was in school that they not gonna do no documentary on the Capitol Beach party.
We
Because
not finna start that. You know
Ooh,
what? Let's get up out of here.
don't
Let's
start
get up
that.
out of here.
Don't
Yep.
start that. Don't start that. Cause that's gonna lead to luau conversations and that vacant lot that used to be out there on Brickyard Road and Quincy conversations.
Mm,
Just leave
mm,
that
mm.
alone.
Yep. You
all
know,
I,
See, I knew he was
if
gonna
y'all
show.
know, if they
all I
did
gotta
a
say is somebody mama. I don't know. I probably would freak with somebody mama that done
Hey,
turned into.
Marlo, I'm gonna tell you something funny. Remember when they used to have it in Quincy and it was around the pond?
ooh, ooh, do I?
You know that area is a prison now.
Yes. I went through the. They had to make it something law abiding.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
prison now.
yeah. They, I did.
I went over there. I went out there in that area because they got it's like some acres. It's like 180 acres for sale. I just wanted to see it.
Mm, mm,
The
mm.
prison like 5 acres behind it. I was like, yeah, no, y'all want too much for this to be in front of a prison, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have
Man,
to say
It,
say
this.
something
We gotta get out of here
HBO.
after I say this.
They ain't no HBO special shit. They gonna be Netflix. Put that bitch on Tubi.
It wasn't no cell. It wasn't no cell phones. If
Yeah, we
anything,
ain't
the
had no
footage is
none of
lost
that back
because
then.
Mystical was at the last one, and I think he went to prison 6 months later. So that footage don't even
yeah.
exist no more.
Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. During the summer, there used to be on Sundays at Tom Brown Park.
Shit, Chucky Sundays.
Ooh, Fat Sundays, Chunky Sundays.
What? What?
Hey, yo, Chunky Sundays.
David
I,
Mama
I
pulled
guess
up on me out there one day.
I must have missed a lot since I ain't never went to FAMU like that.
Oh my gosh. Chucky Sundays.
Man,
We had
listen. Chunky
DJs with
Sundays was
bass
different.
bands and everything out there at the park.
Mm.
Man, hey, when before you close your computer doc, just type in Tom Brown Park because you got to see how like Tom Brown Park is
I'm
big.
gonna look at it. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right
Yeah,
now.
like and they said Chunky Sundays at Tom Brown Park. Boy,
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was out there in the streets.
I'm pretty sure.
I was
Man, them
outside.
federal
Hey
prison
man,
inmates over
let's
there
get out of
used
here,
to get
man.
an eyeful.
Hold on. Let's get out of here before I get cut.
Tom Brown Park.
Tom Brown Park is legendary. It is. It is. It really is, man. And the bad part is they can't even do nothing like that now. It would not
Oh
last.
hell no. Mm-mm.
It
I used
would
to take my
not
oldest
last
son
at
out there and
all.
tell.
Yeah.
Oh God, I used to tell all kind of lies out there. Oh Jesus.
Mhm.
Man, I remember my I had family members. My nephew was a baby. He was a little baby. They used to come pick him up on Sundays. I'm like, why the hell they picking this boy up on Sundays? They used to take him to Tom Brown Park because the girls would see him because he was a chunky little boy with an afro. Oh my God, cute baby. And that's how they used to get numbers.
Yeah.
I would never use my child to pick up women.
No, it wasn't their child. It was their little cousin. Kids, women ain't know. They just, hey, my brother and sister-in-law was like, cool, we got a break on Sunday. This boy is out here being dangled in front of women and Daisy Dukes and Honky Pops for phone numbers.
Yeah, Troy, you ain't had no time to, use your kid to go get women's numbers. Shoot, you was shooting at the club. Blah blah blah.
You know what? Hey man, let's go. All right, y'all. I really do. I do really want to thank y'all for coming out. Little baby, I'm very shocked that it's 42-42 right now. In the game, FAMU
Shit,
tied
let
up
me
with
go turn
Alabama
this
A&M.
game on.
I do want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank Doc from HBCU Overdrive, Marlo, Lord Jamal, myself, Dr. Kanisha, for everybody that like helped us get to where we are, because we in 30 days we have over 1,500 hours of view time. Thank y'all, man. Absolutely thank y'all. I can't say it enough. Like,
Hey, like, subscribe, send it to your homeboy, all of the above.
Yep.
tell a friend and tell a friend.
Comment and like the stream because it helps out the algorithm.
And you want somebody to laugh with us too.
Absolutely. And we are,
You get the 1,000, I'm gonna get in them Twitter streets, and then all the gloves coming off.
Oh, definitely, man. I have been talking about it. I'm
oh,
also, yeah, I got, matter of fact, I got Keith's phone number. When we do our donations for this year, me and the wife, when we do our donations for this year, it's probably be about another month and a half, depending on what my doctor say. Then I can get to work like I used to. We definitely gonna. I'm probably, because I've been kind of pushing the notion. I'm probably gonna do a life membership, but it ain't gonna be just a one-time thing. We're gonna actually do more than just a one-time life membership thing.
hey,
Um,
when you talk to Keith, I need an extra RV park this year. Put a word in for me. But
yeah,
it
you know
gotta
what?
be it gotta be at the family towers. It can't be over there at the other lot. It gotta be with the other two parts. Hey, put a word in for me. I got the money. I'm good for it.
All right. Thank y'all for coming out. Watch the game because it looked like it's gonna be a good one, and we are out.